Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be doing my Hell in a Cell 2013 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, I'm not going to be recording on my iPad and I'm going to be doing my webcam. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience of the fact that I have not been able to upload a video on here. I've been just kind of taking a break. Tomorrow I might be doing some stuff. I might be getting some WWE merchandise, action figures, DVDs, etc. I might be doing that, so just stay tuned tomorrow to see if I do anything. But this is gonna be the last. This might be the next to last, or probably the last video to my room tour. So my room tour is gonna be probably uploaded either Monday or Tuesday. So after Hell in a Cell, you can get a a feel of the week. So say if Hell in a Cell is bad, you can have something to look forward to. I'm assuming, you might like it, you might not like it, and whatever. It's your opinion. You're entitled to dislike it. I really don't care, or like it, or whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the Hell in a Cell match card. The kickoff match of the night is going to be Curtis Axel versus Big E. Let me say it like Chris Jericho. Big E Langston. Anyway, they're going to be going one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship. I really don't see why this match can't be on the Hell in a Cell show itself, because they only have about 6 matches, I believe, and they could add some more time for this match and at least make the Intercontinental Championship look credible, not like a pre-show kickoff match. I mean, we've seen it done with the U.S. Championship before. We've seen some throwaway matches that we've seen on Raw plenty of times on the pre-show. I want to see something pretty fun. Like, I would have rather seen like a battle royal and the winner faces Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like all of a sudden, like maybe Tyson Kidd surprises us and wins the battle royal, or like maybe possibly you get something to look forward to. People would love to see this and stuff, or a new superstar returning, or old superstars in there, or a new superstar finally breaks out and wins the battle royal or whatever. That could happen. But they decided to throw away this Intercontinental Championship match, Big E Langston versus Curtis Axel. And the build up to this has been weak. I'm getting tired of this Paul Heyman, CM Punk, Ryback, and stuff like that. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, we might be getting Ryback versus Ryback, the feud. So that's what they're saying. Ryback's next feud plans are going to be supposed to be. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what's going to happen in the coming weeks. But to see what they're going to do with the Intercontinental Championship in this feud, if they're going to end it or they're going to keep going on with this garbage. It just depends what they're going to do. Honestly, I could care less about this feud now. I go with Curtis Axel to retain. Big E Langston's babyface run is going okay so far right now, but I think that once this Paul Heyman stuff feud is gone, Big E Langston will job out and be like Ezekiel Jackson, because that's how they did with Ezekiel Jackson. They made him look pretty strong for a while after they made the core disband. And I went on this match too long. I've been talking about this match, but anyway, like they're gonna do the same thing they did with Ezekiel Jackson, with the core, Wade Barrett, and all that kind of stuff. Brie Bella, let's go ahead and knock out some of these Divas and stuff matches. Brie Bella versus AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. AJ Lee, I go with her to retain to make her dominant title run. I don't know why they can't do Natalya versus AJ Lee. But then again, they're trying to punish Daniel Bryan's girlfriend or his newly engaged wife, or fiancée, as they say in the French A. But I guess that I see what they're doing. They're not really showcasing Divas anymore. And that's basically because Total Divas is not on air. It's gonna come back on November. And honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to it, because so far their new product's been So yeah, I want to get something different and new. I don't even watch Main Event. I barely watch SmackDown anymore. I watch Raw. That's the only thing I watch now. I watch a little bit of SmackDown. I just don't. I care less to watch a main event. I just sit down and watch Anything Goes show main event review, because honestly I don't care about Main Event. Let's talk about the Triple Threat Tag Team matches. Was set up because they're supposed to be the Usos are talking on WWE.com or on the WWE app. If you download the WWE app, you were able to get this information. But the Usos, they said they are in line for a title shot. The Rollins and Reigns need their rematch clause. They're going to have an number one contenders match, and then all of a sudden, interference and stuff like that when Ambrose and Rhodes and Goldust, they were on commentary and stuff. So it's a triple threat tag team match. I'm actually looking forward to this match. I think this is going to be a pretty entertaining match. It might be the sleeper match of the night. It depends how they're going to do this match. I know at WrestleMania 28 they had all 3 guys from a team in the ring. I hope they do it that way to make it pretty fast paced and stuff like that, like they did Epico and Primo versus Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel versus the Usos. Yeah. They had all those guys in the ring at one time, so it was really entertaining. And I know they can do some cool stuff with Rhodes, Rollins, Jimmy, Jay, and Reigns and Goldust and all that kind of stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. But if they do like the 2-man and they have to tag or whatever, that's just gonna be stupid. But if they do it, I won't be surprised. But I'm actually pretty excited for this match. The World Heavyweight. Let's go ahead and get some of this other match. We're gonna have also in tonight's, whatever they're gonna call it, Hell in a Cell handicap match. It's gonna be Ryback, my beautiful Ryback, and Paul Heyman will go up against CM Punk in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Now, what they're gonna do is simply they're gonna prolong the feud until Survivor Series, and hopefully in this feud, CM Punk can win the Royal Rumble, and face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. That's the rumors, but then again, this is the internet for all we know, and but it's supposed to be Ryback, and I think they're gonna do it where CM Punk just gets Ryback, and then they find a way like Paul Heyman just like sneaks away or something like that. I don't know. But honestly, I could care less about this feud currently. This match is probably going to suck. This is going to be running back and forth, and then Ryback will just cut him off and stuff like that, dominating, and then CM Punk finally gets his hands on him and stuff, or just CM Punk will pin Ryback and something like that. It would be something like that. I mean, I really don't think that they're going to have CM Punk all of a sudden beats Paul Heyman. Okay. What's the meaning to this? Is there anything else? Like, what's Punk gonna do now? Like, they're gonna just kind of look. Like the writers right now are just like chickens with their head cut off. Like they're just running around. I don't know what they're gonna be doing with this feud. Hopefully, it ends at Survivor Series. I know I said I wanted it to end now, but it makes logical sense not to end it on a gimmick pay-per-view. They need to end it on a Big 4 pay-per-view. But it's WWE. They can do anything they want. I don't have control of it. Oh, Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship against John Cena, who's making his remarkable return 2 months after tearing his bad torn tricep. Now, I've never had my tricep torn. I'm pretty sure it's pretty painful, and I know his elbow really hurts. But, like, coming back from a tricep surgery, I know John Cena does. I mean, I could have said a funny joke about steroids and stuff, but I decided not to. No drugs, people, no drugs. But it's different. Like, if John Cena broke his neck and came back in 2 months, I'd be on board with this stuff. But tearing a tricep, I mean, come on. Breaking a leg, I'd be more believable with that, but tearing a tricep, that's like breaking your middle finger like this or whatever. Then I come back in 1 week. Oh my God, remarkable return. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna crack my knuckles. Let's see if I can do it. Ow! Broken finger. Come back next week on YouTube. What a remarkable return. I come back with this. I should literally do that. And I should just build up with promos and stuff and me working out with like pencils and stuff like that, using my finger like this. But, this match is going to have Vicky Guerrero. She might screw John Cena or whatever. Del Rio will get disqualified or something and prolong this feud. Anything Goes and I were John, Mr. Charisma 06. We were talking about Kevin Steen just running in to save this match, and just power bombing John Cena, and he said that the pay-per-view grade would probably go up to a 7.50, 7.5, if Kevin Steen just ran in and just power bombed Cena. That'd be pretty epic, just to save this match. But like, and then he said if Sandow cashes in, that'd make his night. But basically what I was trying to get out of this, what if Sandow does cash in? They say Sandow's supposed to turn face, and they say Sandow's supposed to stay heel. Like they've had many rumors going on. Rumors are spreading rampant and stuff like that. So you don't know what to believe. Some are true and some are fake. Like they're saying Lesnar versus Taker, that's a good plan. Then again, they could probably swerve you and do something else. CM Punk and Undertaker was planned. Everybody thought they were going to have Lesnar versus Taker last year, but that didn't happen. They had CM Punk going in the direction right after he cut off with the feud. They're like, we're doing that feud. So we don't know. We don't know what they're going to do with Cena. All I hope is that I don't like Cena. I don't even like him on SmackDown or whatever. I don't really think he belongs for a mid-card championship. I just don't want him on Raw. Honestly, I don't. But that's it. I go with Del Rio winning by disqualification. Or retaining his title by disqualification, Cena wins. And they can have Cena versus Del Rio at Survivor Series or something like that, in a last man standing match or whatever. Um, I think that's some of the matches. I don't know if I missed some. Please, I'm very sorry. I lose some thought as my train of thought when I'm talking about different topics about wrestling. Oh, Hell in a Cell WWE Championship match. Daniel Bryan. Yes, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton with special guest referee Shawn Michaels, and really Shawn Michaels he came back and he won a WWE vote, and he's now the special guest referee. And honestly, there wasn't much to choose from. He had Booker T, Bob Backlund, Shawn Michaels. Like we all knew he was gonna win this. Come on. But I think that this Hell in a Cell match would be probably the best out of their feud. I still believe that their match on Raw, that street fight where Daniel Bryan had that sick crossface, label lock, no lock, yes lock, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to call it. Um, yeah, he had that kendo stick, that match when they had that spot and a couple other spots, that street fight. Not the one where Daniel Bryan said he was hurt and they had to stop the match. The other one. That was fantastic. I think this match will be the best out of their whole feud. I think we're gonna have a traditional Survivor Series match: Corporation versus Daniel Bryan's team with Paul White possibly, or Big Show and the Usos. You can throw them in there. Somebody like that. Some people like that. Dolph Ziggler, you can throw him in there or whatever. There's not much they kind of can do right now with Cena. I mean, with Daniel Bryan and stuff like that. I think the feud's gonna possibly come to an end right now. After this, I think Michaels will accidentally or accidentally on purpose kick Daniel Bryan, not him winning the title, and then Randy Orton will go on facing somebody else. They could possibly in the Paul Heyman feud and have him face CM Punk. We could see different things. They can do different things. It'll be interesting what happens after this pay per view. I'm really interested. I'm probably not gonna watch the show. Then again, I'm probably just gonna save my money and watch Survivor Series 2013 on pay per view. I only order about a couple of a year. I order TLC from time to time. Um, but it's still they can do whatever. I just think that their creative decisions can go forward. I need to write because I think I could write some good TV. Although Vince Russo booking could possibly come into play. I'd probably have like Doink the Clown interfere in a match or whatever. Rest in peace, buddy. Anyway, that's it for me. If I missed a match, I'm very sorry. Like I said again, I'm Crit for 6 here. Daniel Bryan, please win the title. I'm just kidding. Do whatever. I love to see Daniel Bryan was champion. Anyway, that's just my internet Mark fan coming out of me. Um, and that's pretty much it. Check out Wrestling Guru Society. Made a video on that about Triple H and more topics relating to this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view and stuff like that, and burying younger talent stuff on Wrestling Guru Society. Check that out. Subscribe to the channel and stuff like that. Send questions in the Q&A and all that kind of good stuff, and that beautiful jazz. I'm covering for 6 here. Stay tuned for other videos. Thank you for watching and enjoying this video if you liked it. So yeah, that's me. Enjoy Hell in a Cell, guys. See you later, and peace.